Hi there, I'm Alistair Lindsay, composer and producer of the music in RimWorld, and I've got a request from a few people actually to make a playthrough video of Moving On, basically how to play it on guitar, or how I play it anyway. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I'm going to be doing some more. So if you have any other requests for how to play videos for RimWorld or any of my other games that I've composed, then please put them in the comments and I'll get onto them. Anyway, now here is how to play Moving On from RimWorld. So the chords for Moving On are quite simple, but for each chord there are different positions that you can play it. Let's just take a look at the chords to begin with. So I'll just play them in one chord shape. Okay, so we can see what they are. E minor, D major, A major, and then C major, E minor, A major. Very, very simple stuff. And for a lot of the track, they repeat around and around and around and around. So I'm going to play the track. Call out the chords. E minor, D major, A major, C major, E minor, A major. And that's it. I'm going to play E minor, D major, A major, C major, E minor, A major, and again E minor, D major, A major, C major, E minor, A major. A major, push the wrist forward, get those open strings. I don't think I actually do that on the track, but it's just a nice way to play A major. Oh, there we go. And now everything's just staying in E minor here. Later on I will go over the lead line as well. Still in E minor. There's a little guitar riff playing unison with the bass there. We can look at that later. Oh, there we go. A major, C major, back to A major. Oh. I think that's an A sus4. Oh, sounds like an E sus4. Okay, so those are the chords. Yeah, it's dead simple. I mean, this piece wasn't really played on an acoustic guitar. It was played on electric guitar. To my ears, it sounds like I used a Strat. I can hear a tremolo in there. Tremolo arm being used very, very gently on the ends of chords. And when you put that sound through a little bit, a subtle amount of echo delay, when you depress the tremolo very, very gently, it mixes with the echoing parts, and it just sounds really beautiful. Anyway, so now let's take a look at the lead melody line and see what I was doing there. Oops, that's it. Okay, and again, you know, this was played on electric guitar. You can play it on acoustic if you want. The main thing to watch out for is, apart from getting the notes right, is going to be the phrasing, where I slide as opposed to where I don't slide, and also trying to stop other strings from ringing, you know, when you don't want them to. So there's a few different things to look at there. Okay, that's fretted, but remember you can also bend. And it's quite nice to practice your bends. Is that the same pitch as wasn't, was it? Clearly I need to practice mine. Because when you get them right, they really do sound lovely. You know, top guitarists, when you listen to them on classic tracks, most of the time those string bends are just right. Oops. It's hard on doing this on the acoustic. That, it's very flute-like. Little glissando down there. There's a whole technique involved in that. Because if you're pressing hard with your thumb, you try and do that, it's going to be difficult. You kind of got to relax. Do you put your thumb there and pivot your hand? You know, leave your thumb where it is, or do you let go? Experiment with these things. Watch where your wrist is. Watch where your elbow is. If you're leaning on your leg or your wrist is in a nasty position, you're going to find it hard. Nice and relaxed and floppy. Maximum amount of movement in those joints. A lot of the time, half the battle is how you're holding the instrument, you know. And we're all of us different shapes and sizes from each other, so that's probably going to vary, isn't it? Yeah. When I recorded this back when I was actually making that track for RimWorld, I would have recorded lots and lots of those whilst the backing track that I'd written was playing, and then you know, it's highly unlikely that I would have done it like that first time. I think it's more likely that I would have kind of cherry picked the ones that I felt had the best feel to them. So I'm going to attempt to play along with the track now, and I doubt very much I'm going to get it exactly. I'm going to play it exactly as it is on the track, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go right back to the top. You can stop strings ringing if you get the hang of gently touching the strings with a spare finger. It means you don't have to do it with your right hand. Or your picking hand, I should say. master that, aren't I? I'm using my right hand now to pick instead of using my thumb. Yeah, okay. So that's kind of covered the basics of it, hasn't it? I think probably the best thing to do is have a go at that, and you know, play it on your electric or on your acoustic, whatever you've got, and just let me know if there are any specific details that you know you want to ask about. Just ask in the comments, and if needs be, I'll make a follow-on video that looks at, you know, specific parts of the track, specific bits of technique, and we can carry on the dialogue. I hope you're all well, and thanks for watching. Do leave your comments below. Bye.